Hello everyone. Today we are talking about IELTS. In this video, we are talking about introduction of IELTS, exam versions, testing time, testing modes, testing components, result acceptance, and score validity. Let's start from what is IELTS. I'm talking about IELTS. IELTS is an international English language testing system, and it is widely recognized as a reliable means of assessing the language ability of candidates who need to study or work where English is the language of communication. It means if you want to study or work in English speaking countries like Australia, New Zealand, Canada, the USA, UK, or any English speaking country, then you need to go with IELTS. Okay? And this IELTS is owned by three partners you can say: University of Cambridge Issued Examinations, British Council, and IDP Education Australia. There are two versions of IELTS: academic and general training. Right? Academic module is called AC module, and general training is called GT module. And this academic module for IELTS is for those candidates wishing to study at undergraduate or postgraduate levels, and for those seeking for professional registration. It means if you are planning to go to English speaking countries for bachelor's degree, for master's degree, or for like PhD program, or for uh, you know if you want to make your professional career there in your field like social science, or for science and technology, for medical science, or any other subjects like accounts, business, and like that, then you need to go with academic module. Academic module is for study purpose, right? For academic registration, for studying, for like continuing your higher studies. Okay, uh, for your higher studies in such English speaking countries, then you have to go with academic module, what you call AC module, right? Next is general training module. I'm talking about general training module. This version of IELTS examination is for those candidates wishing to migrate to an English speaking countries like Australia, Canada, the USA, New Zealand, the UK, and for those wishing to train or study at below degree level. I mean, if you want to apply for PR, or for working purpose, or for some kinds of vacancy like that, then you need to go with JT module, right? This is not for study, this is not for higher studies, but this is for practical purpose, this is for working purpose, this is for migrating for PR and like that. So you need to go with GT module. Talking about testing time and format, IELTS examination goes for around 2 hours and 44 minutes. In the test, you have to take listening, reading, and writing test one day, right? But for speaking test, you need to go to, like test center, like IDP or British Council office next day. It means you may be called before or after the main test, what you call listening, reading, and writing test. So for listening, reading, and writing test, you need to take those three like components in a single day. But for a speaking test, then you will be called before or after. So for IELTS test, you need to allocate 2 days time for taking your test, right? Talking about testing components, there are 4 testing components. What you call 4 language skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. If you see this side, this is academic, for academic. If you see this side, this is for general training, right? For both academic and general training, listening and speaking, these 2 components are exactly same. However, we can find some differences in 2 components, reading and writing. Let's start from listening. For listening test, there are 4 sections. And listening 4 sections, you have to solve altogether 40 items. It means 40 questions are there. And solving 40 questions, then your test time is about 30 minutes. I mean, within 30 minutes, you have to solve 40 questions, listening 4 sections, and listening test. After listening test, your reading starts. Under academic reading, there are 3 sections. 3 sections means 3 passages. After reading 3 passages, you have to solve altogether 40 questions. And for that, you are given exactly 60-minute time. And after reading, your writing test starts. And for writing test, there are only 2 questions, task 1 and task 2. Regarding writing task 1, you have to write on a report on the basis of some figures like pie chart, line graph, or bar graph, or map, or process like that. And for writing task 2, you have to write down an essay. And for writing report in task 1 and for writing an essay in writing task 2, for for writing test, you are given total of 60-minute time, right? Talking about journal training reading, there are again 3 sections, right? Here under academic reading, there are 3 sections, 3 passages. However, regarding talking about journal training reading, there are 3 sections. However, you have to face 5 passages. Under section 1, there are 2 passages. Under section 2, there are 2 passages. And under section 3, there is only 1 passage. And after reading 5 passages in 3 sections, you have to solve altogether 40 questions. Again, the time is exactly 60-minute time as it is in academic reading, right? Talking about journal training writing, there are again 2 tasks, task 1 and task 2. As we have already told to you that academic reading, academic writing, it has 2 tasks. Task 1, you have written a report. However, under journal training writing task 1, you have written a letter. Here a report, but here on writing task 1, you have written a letter, right? However, regarding writing task 2, under journal training writing, same as in under academic writing, you have written an essay, right? For writing task 1 and task 2 in both academic and journal training writing, you are given exactly 60-minute time, right? So for both academic and journal training, after listening and reading and writing, after listening, reading and writing, you have to face speaking test, right? Which goes for 11 to 14 minutes. It means your speaking test may be finished within 11 minutes, or it may take up to 12 or 13 or 14. Sometimes it may go up to like 15 and 16 like as well. But general time for speaking test is 11 to 14 minutes. If we count the time for listening, reading, writing, and speaking, it becomes approximately 2 hours and 44 minutes. Talking about testing scores for listening, for like language skills, listening, reading, writing, and speaking, they are scored under 9. What you call each band score. I mean, listening 9, reading 9, writing 9, and speaking 9. And even the scores are calculated into average, what you call overall band score. So this what you call each band scores, and this what you call overall band score in IELTS. And your score is categorized from 0 to 9, 10 categories. 0 means the candidate did not attempt the test. 9 means expert user, right? And the scores vary. The scores vary in between like 5 or 6, 7, or 8, 9. So the score for IELTS is required according to the course you have chosen, according to the city you have chosen, according to the like college or university that you have chosen, according to the country that you have chosen. I mean, whether you need 5 or 5.5 or 6 or 6.5 or 7 or 7.5. So what is your required score? It depends upon your course. It depends upon your level. It depends upon your country that you have chosen. It depends upon your college or university that you have chosen. So the requirement depends upon your program that you have chosen, that you want to apply for, right? Test results. Talking about test result delivery, when after you take the test, from the test date, then you can have a result within 13 working days. So your IELTS score is accepted worldwide. I mean, with your IELTS certificate or IELTS score, you can apply to more than 10,000 educational institutions worldwide. Same is the case for migration. I mean, if you want to apply to New Zealand or Australia or Canada or the USA for migration or for PR, then your IELTS score is accepted easily there. So IELTS has become one of the most popular tests around the globe. In coming videos, we'll be talking about listening component, reading, writing, and speaking, and types of questions, how to solve them. So we'll be talking in detail in coming videos, right? Even we'll be talking about grammar for IELTS, grammar for use, like that. Even we will be talking about pronunciation. Okay, so we from this YouTube channel, we would like to make your English better and better, which helps you to score higher score in IELTS, or if you go for beside IELTS, if you go for like PTE or TOEFL, these videos will be very very much helpful. Even we have been running online classes, so if you want to join our online classes, then you can send an email to us at mail to durgaji@gmail.com, or even you can have a direct call to me. It's plus 977 98 512 49449. This is also the number which is used for fiber communication. So through email or direct contact, then you can call me, and then we can start online classes. I can help you to score better score in IELTS. Okay, this much for today. Thank you.